to another episode of Josh's Mac Museum. And in this episode, we're going to explore one of the quirkiest computers that Apple ever made. The iBook G3 was Apple's answer to the consumer portable market back in 1999. It was the final piece in the Steve Jobs famous four-piece puzzle, and it's one of the most recognizable Apple products to date. Now, unfortunately, I don't have all of the colors in my collection, and most of my iBook G3s aren't working, but I do want to show you my favorite feature. Check out the sound of that click button. What an awesome noise. iBook G3s are rare for a number of different reasons, but mainly because of their really funky design. They came out in lots of different colors. Apple didn't have any colorful laptops until this, and they haven't really had any colorful laptops since. With, of course, the exception of those MacBook Airs. And for the reference, in my opinion, gold is not a color, and neither is rose gold. Now, the laptop that replaced this iBook G3 was very, very different. It had a stark white design. It was very clean, and it's a design that Apple has sort of stuck with ever since. Something else about the iBook G3 clamshell is this beautiful texture that they've used. Instead of just plastic, they've actually used rubber around the edge, and this is a very, very rare move. In fact, I can't recall Apple ever doing this before or after this model, and I can sort of see why. A number of the G3s that I have in my collection have had the rubber perish or discolor. It hasn't really aged very well, but wow, what a cool idea. Like the iMac G3, Apple was criticised for ditching a number of ports on their computers. You may remember that the iMac wasn't taken very well because it didn't have a floppy drive. Every iBook G3 clamshell came with a CD drive, and the later model even came with a DVD player. There was a DV or digital video special that came with Firewire ports, so you could edit videos on the go. So what do you think? Do you love the iBook G3 like I do, or do you think it's ugly? Let me know in the comments. And while you're there, if there's anything else you've seen in my collection that you'd like to see a video on, let me know in the comments too. As always, I'd love it if you could consider subscribing, and until then, I'll catch you in the next video.